So, what happens after we die? It's a question that gives me the chills. During the day, we just brush it off. But at night, when it's quiet, that question keeps coming back. I'm not here to give you sermons. Today, we're going to look at what three major religions, Islam, Christianity, and Hinduism, say about death.
Different beliefs, different worlds, how they believe.
This fear, this question, is ancient. In ancient Egypt, they believed that after death, your heart was weighed against a feather. If your heart was heavier, that was it. Among the Vikings, dying in your bed wasn't seen as a peaceful death. It meant you missed Valhalla. Only warriors who died in battle were believed to enter the halls of the gods. So, what about today? Let's start with Islam. In Islam, death is not an end, but a transition. What really stands out here is this idea of personal responsibility. Everything comes back to you. No shortcuts, no transfer. In Surah As-Zilzal, the Quran says, "Whoever does an atom's weight of good will see it, and whoever does an atom's weight of evil will see it." Think about that. Nothing is ignored. Even the smallest action still matters. The Prophet Muhammad also describes this world as a field for the afterlife. That idea kind of shapes the entire system. Against modern nihilism, the idea that nothing really matters. This is a system built on accountability. Of course, concepts like the grave life and Barzakh, we'll go deeper into those in future episodes. Now, Christianity. Here, the focus shifts more towards salvation. Jesus is central in this belief system. In the Bible, Jesus is described as saying, "I am the resurrection and the life." In Christian thought, salvation isn't mainly something you earn through actions. It's more connected to faith and grace. The idea is that humans are not starting from a neutral point. There is already a fallen condition, a need for redemption. Salvation is seen more as a gift than a reward. In Catholic tradition, there is also the concept of purgatory, a state of purification before entering heaven. What if it isn't? But here's something important. Both Islam and Christianity see this life as a one-time journey, a beginning and an end. But what about other beliefs? What if life doesn't end at all? In Hinduism, death is not an end at all. It is part of an endless cycle called samsara. The Bhagavad Gita puts it in a very simple image. As a person discards worn-out clothes and puts on new ones, the soul discards worn-out bodies and enters new ones. This is a reincarnation. Everything carries forward. Your actions, your karma, and even suffering is temporary. The goal is not heaven or hell. The goal is liberation from the cycle itself, moksha. When I look at all these beliefs side by side, one thing becomes clear. These religions are not only talking about death, they are shaping how we live right now. That unknown we call the afterlife is actually a framework that defines this life. Islam emphasizes justice and accountability. Christianity leans toward grace and salvation. Hinduism focuses on cycles and liberation. But the deeper answers are always in the details. Next time, we go deeper into the space between death and resurrection, heaven and hell, Barzakh. If you want to continue this journey, make sure to subscribe, because this is just the beginning. Take care.